Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. No harm in introducing communication tax, says FIRS chairman. Babatunde Fowler, who is the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FRS), has said that there's nothing wrong in introducing a communication task. The cable reports that Fowler said this on the sideline of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group Conference in Transcorp Hilton in Abuja on Monday, October 7th. The FIRS chairman reportedly said Nigerians talk a lot on phone and that there is nothing wrong in paying a little to the government. He said, I will put it this way, Nigerians talk a lot on the phone. They even talk more than that is required. So for them to have capacity or revenue to talk that much, I don't see any harm in paying a little bit more to government. We compare ourselves to developing countries, but Ghana introduced a 2% education tax and used it to fund their universities, and that is why Nigerians are now going to university in Ghana. They didn't look for aid, they did it by themselves. Fowler also explained that plans to introduce VAT on online transactions. He said, all we are saying is that those who use online facilities, we will give instructions to the banks that once they make the payment, they will just charge 5% VAT and remit it as an agent to FIRS. By the VAT Act, the minister has the right to change the rate, but this government, I believe, wants to carry every stakeholder along, including those in the house, and explain to them that this increase is for the benefit of all Nigerians. And it will only apply to what I call privilege items like buying a car or lunch in an expensive restaurant. The money will help the state look after the needy among us. Meanwhile, there are indications that the Senate may reject the federal government's proposal to increase VAT value added tax from 5% to 7.5%, as earlier announced by the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed. This is as lawmakers during plenary on Wednesday, October 2nd, suggested an alternation to the VAT increase, which they have referred to as being oppressive to Nigerians, Nigerian Tribune reports. Instead of the federal government's planned increment on VAT, most lawmakers are seeking a bill for an act to establish the communication service tax spearheaded by Ali Ndume, the Senate leader. Speaking with journalists on Wednesday, Ndume said that the communication service tax will bring about wealth distribution for citizens of the country. So guys, sorry for the way I'm just, as I was, going through the news, I was pained in my heart. I was hungry within me. I was so hungry. That what are these guys talking about? What do they take us for? You can imagine the man called Tunde Fowler. These guys, they are overfed, so they don't reason about you. They don't think about you and I. They are overfed. When you are overfed, you'll be vomiting. You'll be vomiting, and that's why they are vomiting this kind of weight from their mouth. Overfeeding is what is worrying them. You can imagine, because Nigerians talk a lot. But you guys that you receive almost salary, allowances that, even the so-called developed countries, their politicians and their leaders are not even receiving. And see the way their country is, see the way our country is, see the way it's even referring us to Ghana, that Ghana did this, Ghana did that. The level of corruption that we have now, we are not even talking of the era of PDP. What we have now, is alarming. Even Alain Dume, that it will help. They will just be talking. Of course, do you blame them? Guys, do you blame them? You don't blame them, because we have Nigerians who will still support them. We have Nigerians that are suffering that will still support them, that will still tell them, oh, you are doing well. For somebody who will hear this kind of statement that Alain Dume made, that communication service tax will bring about wealth distribution for citizens of the country, what have we benefited all this while? They will tell you, oh, we need to tighten our belts now. We need to tighten our belts, because, very soon rainy season will come. Everybody will be enjoying the benefits of all the policies they have been making that have been dealing with Nigerians. Up until now, since independence, let's even start from there. Let's even forget about even independence. Since 1999 up to date, who can even confidently say, oh, Nigeria has favored me? It's just the survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. Some people are just trying out, going out of their way. A lot of people are stressing themselves. Even some of the people that you see that they make, little gain here and there. And that's why you see that a lot of people go into crime. Because if you cannot beat them, you join them. People are stressing themselves. People are in pain. People are struggling. It's not even everybody that is even struggling that is even making money, or that is even making it. See the whole environment. They will tell you, oh, if you do this, everything will be okay, everything will be fine, and all of that. At least, I don't know if I'm making a mistake, you can correct me. I think the only person that I can see that, okay, he tried his best, is Tunde Raji Fashola. Fashola. He was taxing the Lagosians then, but he was able to do little things. I can say little things because a lot of people were like, oh, no. They might want to, say no, that is not true. But at least to a very large extent, he tried his best. Everywhere, everybody was talking about that man. At least people were paying, the Lagosians were paying the tax, and at least they were seeing little difference from what he did, from the tax, he collected. So when you look at everything overall, these guys are just collecting tax, collecting. But see, look at environment. Environment is so messy. No good road. Everything is messy. No modern infrastructure. At this age and time, common electricity, we don't even have. The man is talking now that Ghana is this. They take 2%, this and that. They are not getting aid. They are not getting this. They take 2% for their on their education and all of that. That's why you see Nigerians, they are going there. Is this man? Are they not ashamed of themselves? Nigerians are trooping to Ghana to go and school. What is happening to Nigeria? What is happening to Nigeria University? We have all it takes to be at the top. The other of African countries are supposed to be emulating us. What do we have? Nothing. Now there's a back and forth talk now between himself and the vice president. Oh, I gave you 90 billion. I didn't give you 90 billion. I collected 90 billion. I did not collect 90 billion. Now they say Kabas are the ones behind this. Even if it is not true, but why will such a thing will be heard from them? Nobody's accusing them of anything, but if really everything is on point, I just see no reason why anything, maybe there could be any loophole that somebody will now use as an avenue to be attacking them or to be using against them. You'll be hearing billions of naira, trillions of naira. You'll be surprised that these monies that they are even calling, are they, is it real? This money they are calling, do we really have it in the country? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. A typical example is the close AD to Buhari's close AD that went to London, that they collected 200,000 pounds cash from his hand, close to 100 million naira cash. They collected raw cash. That was what they collected from the man, and they seized it from him. And they will tell you there's no money. If you remember all that he said, the confession he made, they are whatever with the central bank, NNPC, maritime, and all of that. They are the one that will be playing the ludos, who get what contract and all of that shared among themselves, and they will come and be telling you cock and bull stories, telling you stories that there is no money, and for them to be saying that because Nigerians, they talk a lot. Are you the one that buy the credit for them, the data for them? Do you pay the data for them? Nigeria will still go out of their way to go and get a better pass my neighbor, get generator. Yes, they will still go and buy fuel to pay to charge their phone, to do a manner of things. Even what they are even billing them, even on this data, is something that's so expensive, really expensive. Yet he said because they talk a lot. Are you the one that bought the DC? Do you buy recharge card for them? That you are saying that because they talk too much. You can imagine. That is just the reason, let me just talk like people on the street. That is just the reason, because you and I, we talk too much on phone. We talk, we spend much time on phone, and that is what is annoying them. That we have to pay tax on that. The people that have been paying tax before now, what have you done with the taxes that you have been collecting right from time immemorial? Do you think, in your opinion, I don't know the kind of word, what you have for this kind of man, himself and Ndume, the message you have for them, I don't just understand. It's very, very annoying. We are complaining that things are not working well. Go and check them. Their salary does not see for a month. And they will still be getting all this ekpaje, all this egunje. They will be getting it. They will be getting all these contracts. They will be doing all manner of it. And yes, they have closed the border. Everything is expensive. And when you talk, they say, why are you talking? Why must you talk? They will slap you. They say you shouldn't cry. Are these people not wicked? Even these guys are even more wicked than even the colonial masters. That's why you hear some people telling you that it is even better that they should come and recolonize us, because if really that the people that colonized us then they're still with us, maybe things would have been better. Because this one is second slavery. You can imagine. They will tell you that they are well educated, they are knowledgeable. Yet what comes out of their mind, they don't even reason. Let us say it. These guys, they are making people to be hungry. They are killing people. They are killing destinies. Somebody who is struggling, to get money to buy data because he talks much on phone for so long time. How does that affect you? They don't have anything to reason. We have a lot of mineral resources that are untapped. These guys cannot even reason to be able to say, what are we going to do to bring all these natural resources, to bring them to life. Now we have cocoa. Now we are still going to be buying chocolate. We will be importing chocolate. They cannot even reason. What is this man's name? The governor of Ekiti State. He was a minister of mining and whatever. Ask me, the few months he stayed, the few years he stayed there before he came back again to come and contest as a governor, what did he bring us? The minister of communication, the former minister of communication, what's his name? Adebayo. Tell me what we enjoyed. What did he bring to the table? The 4 years wasted nothing. Nothing. They will just put themselves there. They'll just be rotating themselves. Of course, this guy, guys, I would just like let's continue this conversation on the, from the comment section, because I don't even know, so that I will not be speaking out of point, because I don't know what I'm even thinking now. Because these people, they can make someone go crazy. You can imagine what they are vomiting. Like I said, once you are overfeeding, when you overfed, you'll be vomiting. So because they are overfed, that's why they are vomiting all these things. They are vomiting from their mouths. So guys, please leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.